Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Max Fried. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Ground ball to the right side, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Josh Bell. Runner on the goal. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Keishel over at second, one down.
Nope, that's low.
Man at second. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Bump.
Inside move to second. Keishel dives back in safely. On the ground, a sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Bowling.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Can't make contact with the sweeper. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back here in New York and on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Oh!
The 1-0. And Judge takes a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And that one finds its way through. Buxton returns it to the infield, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. No outs, runners at first and second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball, low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 now. Keyshaw for one, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one ripped, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Just off the outside edge. And the count now even up. That one missed. First and third, one down. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball is outside. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Three-one now. In the air, left field. Martin hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. 0-0 after 1 from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Top of the second, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ripped, but it curls foul. No score here in the second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good start for Max Fried.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Very high with that one. Ball 1. And
No,
another ball.
that's a ball.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ball.
Just off the inside edge. Check swing, and he went. 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
That catches the corner.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Yankees looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center field. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. It's Aaron Judge now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Here's a 2-0. Inside, just missed.
I just feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In for a strike, and now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Whoa.
McMahon at third. Caballero over at second. Judge at first. 2 out of the inning. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now for the Twins, Austin Martin. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
No, that's a
Challenge
ball.
from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Here's a 1-1.
Ball two.
On the ground to the left. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Ball. Strike one.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Man at first, one away. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one way inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
This one in the air center field. He makes the grab. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. Step off throw to first. Buxton back in there. That one fouled off. To third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is the inning. One left for Minnesota. They trail here 1-0. Back in New York. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate. Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
The 0-1. That's to third. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there for strike 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the 4th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Out to short, Caballero zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang play. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Foul ball there. The Yanks leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And now it's 1-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope. 0-1.
One and 2 here. Maximus notches the K. Twins retired in short order. They still trail 1-0. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Ryan back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Just missed.
That's inside.
That one lifted to left. Martin on his way over. And there's 2 away. Austin Wells will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
No. Nope.
Well, he looks
Ball
more
two.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's out to center field. Buxton on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 1 and the Twins nothing. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Max Fried will go to work. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing. Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Go ahead run on base. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Out towards right center field. And a base hit. They take the force out. One away here in the 5th.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Quick toss to first.
Say!
Back in on a dive. And that one is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swings and misses. Nice job behind the plate there.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fly ball down the line. Bellinger makes the grab. Twins get 1 on this homer. All even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next pitch is outside, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
That one to first, down the line, and it's foul. You'll 1. And Judge spoils that one. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Seeing if he can get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. That one
That's the
missing
ball.
inside. Two now. Nice grab. The feed for 1 and 2.
Ow.
What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Bellinger up to hit.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Not in
Now he's
time.
safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
The 1-0.
Whoa.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cody Lorison, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Orrs getting cranked up as well. 3-0 down. And a foul ball. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive, base hit right field. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Joe Ryan gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Cody Lorison comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs, and fouled off. The 0-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry
Nope,
home.
that's high.
Two on, 2 outs.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1. That's inside. Ryan McMahon on deck for the Yankees. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Reaches for it, but it's foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On a line out towards center. And the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Josh Bell getting ready to hit.
Owen.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Close
Nope.
one.
Ball
Doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Line to right, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That clips the zone. Strike 1. The Twins with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that is out of play. He goes down looking. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a payoff pitch. Three-two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. One out man at first. Now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers.
Ball, low.
The lefty, the 1-0. And downstairs.
That's a ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is down low. 3 balls, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Doval getting loose as well. Here's a 3-0. And the tying run is on base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New pitcher for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Misses inside. Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1. Just missed. And that is in for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Next pitch is outside. Royce Lewis in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Hello.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Awesome play there. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Blackburn will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. The new pitcher in the game, Tim Hill.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now Austin Martin. That one the other way. Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Oh, he can't hang on, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Twins are out in front 4-2. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. McMahon in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. The 0-1. And ball 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Popped up. And that is foul. The Yankees down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that high fastball.
Ball.
Left field. Pulls it in on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cody Lorison out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. On the mound now for the Twins, Zach Kent.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball one. Ball two.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. Got it. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Out towards right center field. Judge under it. That's out number 2. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left. You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. Down go the Twins in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 7th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees looking to rally.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ball. Hot.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball. Outside.
That one misses. 3-1 now. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. And a 3-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball one.
The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
Comes a 2-2. And that one moves his feet. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And he walked it. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Whoa.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a chopper. Keishel, the flip, 1 and 2nd, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Up.
Action in the pen down there. Camilo Doval appears to be getting loose. Number 39 also throwing. Way out front for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. One up, one down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh.
And they'll do it again. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Royce Lewis. He's already homered in this game.
Oh. That's the ball.
And that
That's
one is
the ball.
downstairs. And now 3-0. Two down, nobody on. And a 4-pitch walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings over the top of that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
No.
Lewis off of first with two away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cody Funderburk.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ben Rice getting ready to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. That misses off the outside edge. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Ground ball right side. Keishel. Throw to first in time. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball.
The Twins trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball
Take it back.
4 there. Tying run is on base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now at the plate, Jose Caballero. Misses again, 5 in a row.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 4 and the Yankees 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now into the game, J.C. Escarra. He's the new third baseman. That one misses. Ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Number 39 up and loosening in the pen. Yarbrough, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. That one almost got him.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Ho, ho!
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Puts the glove on him. One gone on the strikeout. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. 2 away.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
2 outs, base is empty. Luke Diesel, the next to hit. And there's a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball, whoa.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at second.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Oh.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. smoked on the ground to second. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Twins strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Taylor Rogers.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Just off the inside edge. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
One-run game, bottom 9. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. First pitch just misses. The Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air, left field. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here comes Aaron Judge. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way. That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second, and the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.